Alright guys, welcome back to 𝖩force Gaming, and today we are reviewing the Sanag B21S. Alright, and this one is a really interesting, bone conducting, waterproof headset. Alright, so yeah, you can see it's really awesome. Alright, and yeah, in the market there is not much bone conducting headset, and if there is, there is a lot of different brands, and you guys might be thinking, oh, which brand should I get, or which one is good, what are the features it has. Alright, well, this thing will set things apart, from any other bone conducting earphones. Alright, and you have some golden sticker for certain certification, which I'm going to talk about later on, which is really cool. I love the packaging. Alright, let's see what we get inside the box. Alright, okay, let's see what we get. Okay, so we are presented with the conducting headphones itself. Looks really cool. Alright, let's just get this thing out of the shelf. Okay, we do get the bone conducting earphones itself. I'm going to talk about this later on. Let's see what accessories we will get inside this. Alright, so let me just take this thing out. Okay, accessory wise, for this thing aside first. Okay, so what we get inside the box, inside the package, is a USB-C charging cable, alright, to USB-A. I'm going to open this up. It's pretty common. You guys know how a charging cable looks like. Alright, we do have some user manual and some QR code to download the Sanag app. Alright, yeah, so that's pretty much all we get for the accessories wise, which is very basic, which guess what you need to be done. Alright, and because this pair of bone conducting earphones, alright, they are pretty inexpensive. Alright, but don't be fooled by the price itself. Alright, the reason why I'm reviewing this because when I see the features, I think this is worth so much more. Okay, so yeah, let's just have a quick look around the bone conducting earphones itself. Alright, overall it feels very good in hand. Alright, it has this premium feel to it that I can't really describe, but it just feels really nice in your hand, and it's very smooth. Alright, and you can see this thing can extend all the way. Alright, so yeah, no matter what head size it is, alright, it will fit, and yeah, it is this rubbering thing is very good, so it will go back to position no matter how much you stretch it. Alright, you can see how much go back into position even if like stretched fully, so you do not have to worry about the long-term effect. Alright, this thing can sustain you very long time. Alright, and it's extremely lightweight as well. Okay, so because basically this is for those who are really into sports. Alright, so it's swimming, cycling, running, all this. Alright, because of how lightweight this thing is, alright, you can put it on and you can forget about it. It's extremely lightweight and extremely well built. Alright, so for sports, all this, alright, the thing has to be well built and lightweight. Alright, so to put this on is very simple. Okay, you just have to put it at the back of your head, alright, and put this in this way. Can you guys see that? Alright, very easy to put on, and no matter how much I shake, alright, it will not fall off. It stays in your ear really nice. Alright, it's like it's not inside your ear, but it's slightly outside your ear because it's used bone conduction, so you are able to hear music and no one else can hear it. Alright, and yeah, it's very comfortable for putting it on for a long time because it's not in your ear. Like I said, because I have issues with a lot of earbuds or earphones, alright, that stays in your ear after a prolonged usage. I will start to feel the pain in my ear. Usually I have to take down and rest for like 5 to 10 minutes before I put it back on. It's very annoying and it can be very uncomfortable. But this one outside the ear, it will be perfect as well for long hours of wearing it. And it's so lightweight and so comfortable that I can almost forget about it. So the buttons are pretty basic, but alright, I love they have physical buttons over here. Look at this. Alright, so why I love our physical buttons, there's no accidental touches. Every time when either I put it on or wiping the sweat off my head, I will actually touch onto it and you pause the music or play the next song. It's very annoying. Alright, but with the physical button, I can know what I'm pressing, how many times I want to press. Alright, I think this is volume up, volume down. Alright, you can do other settings as well. You can like press to hold for next song, pause, play. Alright, and there is a charging port, and I love this kind of charging port compared to those magnetic ports, because no matter some magnetic port, when I pull aside, alright, the magnet just come off and stop charging, and I didn't know about that. Alright, so you have a physical port, which is really nice. So I can just plug it in and throw it in my bag, not worrying about, like, you know, the magnet might come off. So yeah, I love this a lot. Alright, I love they have this kind of physical ports, and you know, an actual port that I can plug it in, so don't worry about, you know, disconnecting and stop charging halfway. So let's just talk about a few specifications of this. Okay, so the first thing of this is, alright, like I said, is you can bring this to go swimming because it has an IPX8 waterproof rating. So what it means that you can submerge this up to 2 meters, up to, you know, I think 1.5 hours or 2 hours. So yes, you can take this, go swimming, and it's really awesome. And this thing also has an actual built-in, alright, MP3 player inside here. So you do not have to connect to your phone to play the music, alright. You can transfer the file through the USB-C port, transfer in. It has 64 gigabytes of memory. I think that is more than enough for like tens of thousands of songs, so you don't have to rely on physical connection, which is, I think, a bonus. Alright, sometimes when, especially streaming, sometimes I have interference while I'm in the water. So with this, it's a built-in, so you can enjoy music without any interference or any lag at all, which I love this feature as well, especially when, you know, I'm running or swimming. This will be perfect. Then how about the noise reduction? Alright, most headphones have, you know, noise cancelling, all this. Alright, this thing has CVC noise reduction. What it means in layman terms, that it works similar to noise cancelling. Alright, it will try to reduce, you know, background noise, but because this is an open ear one, so there will still be background noise, but it will try its best to cancel out. It will reduce, alright, any you know, noisy background noises, alright, while you're listening to music. And they also have an array of mics that also help reduce, alright, surrounding noises for voice clarity as well, which is a really nice bonus, because calling someone is an issue, especially on this kind of wireless earbuds or headphones or this kind of things. Alright, they usually, the sound really bad, and it's not really meant for calling. Every time on my earbuds I want to call my friend or, you know, someone else, alright, the other party is always very hard to hear me. But with this, alright, they can hear me very clearly without me, you know, taking it off and then putting on my phone, and after that, when I'm done, put on my phone and put on the earpiece. Most of the earpiece I do that. It's very troublesome, right? But this one, I love it because I can call my friend or whoever I want, alright, without taking this off, and the mic pick up my voice really nice and really clear as well. But if you want to use this to watch movie on your phone, yes, you can use this to watch movie on your phone, because this thing supports 360-degree stereo. Alright, so basically it's built in the sense that, you know, if you're watching movies, it will make it more immersive, alright, by creating a 360 audio sound that, you know, let's say if you have you know, someone running on the left, you can hear it clearly coming from the left. If there's like someone coming from the back, you can hear, you know, like tanks or helicopters going behind you, or you can hear your environment, the movie environment, you know, it feels like as you're in there. So it's really awesome, and I don't see any, you know, of these earphones or at this price point that supports it. So it's really awesome. Alright, and you know, bone conduction is sort of a really new technology, so they can do until this. It's really incredible at this price point. Alright, it's not extremely expensive. Alright, if this type of features were to build into, like, maybe some more reputable brands were to create this, they will charge you like 5 times more the price of this. So it's really incredible. Alright, then you might ask, what about the battery life? Alright, so this thing can last up to 10 hours on a single charge, which is really incredible, and is sufficient enough, alright, for your daily usage or running of marathon, or you can run 2 full marathons with this. Okay, and it has a standby. Alright, so if you're not using this, you can standby it for 30 days without the battery losing any power. So it's really incredible. Okay, so right now I'm going to just put this on and show you guys what you can do in the app itself. Okay, so they say this is bone conduction, so you're going to vibrate the bone on my skull to create noise. So it's pretty cool. I think it's a pretty cool technology, right? Because this thing can ensure that no one can hear you speak can hear you, or even they are standing next to you, they cannot hear unless their skull is touching this thing. Then probably they can hear. Okay, so yeah, on the app itself, you can do quite a few things. All right, you can adjust the volume. You can move to the next track, play, pause. All right. So this one, the key, the play, pause, the move next track, right, is controlling the MP3 built inside here. So the MP3 player, all the songs that you have downloaded and transferred to here, you can use this to control as well. Alright, then you have the SSQVP stereo, which is I think a 360 degrees one. You can have rock, you can have popular. Alright, you can choose between different kinds of EQ settings for what kinds of entertainment you are viewing, like listening to music, watching movie, playing game. You can set your favorite EQ for the best sounding experience. So right now, so yeah, this is pretty much around the app. I think it's pretty cool. We have a few controls that you guys can connect to it. I think that is pretty much sufficient for all it needs. Alright, so yeah, you can connect it via the app. Alright, and right now I am going to play some music and hear how this actually sounds and feels like. Alright, listening to it, because bone conducting, so the sound might vary. So I'm going to give you my honest and most accurate opinion on how this thing actually sounds. So I'm going to just listen to a few songs for about 10 minutes and such. Alright, include like rock, pop, classical, jazz, love songs, and some bass intensive song. And I'm going to tell you my personal experience on how this thing actually sounds. So I shall see you guys in 10 minutes time, and yeah, I will see you guys there. Okay, so I have actually listened to a few of them. Okay, and yeah, so here is how it actually sounds. So for both people who love bass, probably this won't be the one for you, because the bass, there is still bass, you can still feel the punch, but it's not as strong as those in-ear one, which those feels more powerful in my opinion. But alright, nonetheless, for bass lovers, alright, I will say this is okay. Alright, not best or not bad, but it's okay for bass lover. For high, lows, and mids, alright, they are really good. Alright, so if you guys love like classical music, or like normal love songs, or like with vocals, I think this will be a really, really good one. Alright, for sound staging as well. It sounds good. It sounds really good, honestly speaking. Alright, and yeah, for most part it sounds natural, and yeah, because it's, like I said, it's bone conduction, it's open ear, so it will sound much natural. The sound you hear will be much natural, but you can still hear a bit of background noise because it's an open ear concept. But the noise reduction is working really, really well, as I can barely hear any background noise. Alright, right now in this room there is fan running. Alright, there is like some media playing at the background over there. So yeah, there is some sort of noises. Alright, but this thing really, really do very well in the noise reduction part. Alright, so like I say, for music listening, this does the job really well. Alright, and the music it plays are really good. Alright, I wouldn't say it's like out of this world experience, or a really, really extremely good experience like you get from those like $500-$400 earphones. Alright, but this is a pretty decent sounding bone conducting headphones. Alright, I find it sounds good. Not much complaint at all. For the average Joe, I think this will be really good, and if you're using this for sports, definitely get this. Alright, so yeah, once again, if you guys want to check out this Sanag S21 or B21S, alright, you guys can check out the first link in the video description down below. Alright, like I say, this thing is more suitable for people who are active, who love to do sports, swimming, all this. This will be the perfect one for you because it's waterproof as well. Alright, but if you guys want to use this for daily transit, daily commute, alright, I think this will also serve as a really, really good purpose as well, especially the call time. Or you can call people with your very clear voice. So I love this as well. Alright, and it doesn't hurt your ear, so you can wear this for long hour, long distance flight, long distance drive. It will not hurt your ear at all. It's extremely lightweight, comfortable. Alright, and it just fits really well, and you don't have to worry about because this thing is strong enough to grip onto your head, that have to worry about, especially in running when you're bouncing up and down. You don't have to worry about it being moved or dropped. Alright, it stays in place all the time. So once again, if you want to check out this Sanag B21S, did I get it correctly? Yep, correct. Alright, B21S, you guys can check out the first link in the video description down below. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. If you find today's video really interesting, alright, and you guys want me to review more, maybe wireless earphones or like bone conducting earphones, you guys can let me know in the comment section as well. And without further ado, this is 𝖩forcegaming, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Peace out.